you're going to wake up to some scandalous headlines tomorrow morning. Well, not my scandal, thankfully, although there's some scandal somewhere I am sure that will be unfolding tomorrow. What I'm talking about is the inflation report headlines. The CPI, Consumer Price Index report comes out tomorrow morning at 8:30 East Coast, so that's 5:30 West Coast for those of us lucky enough to live in Oregon. And what it's going to tell you is inflation is rising. It's going to say Fed policy out of control, Fed policy not working, inflation rising, yada, yada, yada. The sky is falling, is what they're telling you. And the reason for that is the media sells advertising, right? It's an advertising firm. The bigger the headline, the scarier the headline, the more people like us click it, the more money they make. The truth is inflation is steady as she goes. It's the same as it was the month before. It's the same as it'll be next month. And here's why it's going to show you a higher number though. So forgive the high tech here. If this is last year's 2022's inflation and you've got June, July, and August, the inflation numbers, there was a slight dip in July of last year, right? And if this is 2023's numbers, you've got a nice, consistent, smooth inflation, right? But so if you compare it to here, it's going to look the same as it is when you compare it to here. But if you compare it to this middle zone, because there was a slight decrease this time last year, it's going to look like there's a bigger number happening in July than there really is. So what that means to you is, again, nightmare headlines are going to happen. And what it really means is if your financial house is in order, it means nothing. It's a headline. Consistency is what the Fed is looking for. They're going to have one more inflation report come out before their meeting in September. And as long as your house is in order, you can take advantage of whatever the market's doing. It doesn't matter if it's up, down, sideways, left, right, makes no difference. If your financial house is in order, you can focus on creating wealth in any market. And that's what I'm here to help you do. Let's cut through the chatter, cut through all the noise, and just focus on what's right for you in this situation. Yeah, any questions about your financial situation, I'm happy to connect with you about the real estate end of things. We can bring in financial partners to talk about the market and other elements as well. So reach out, let's have a conversation. I'll talk to you soon.